What's up, everybody? Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee.
What?
Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville, yeah.
Nashville, Tennessee, though. Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome to Nashville. We're technically in Franklin, but we're going to hop into Nashville in a minute. This is the nice side of Nashville. Now, this is a city that even I would consider moving to. I like Nashville. So far, I haven't seen anything here that would, like, make me say I wouldn't live here. So, it's a city that I personally like. Now, there's definitely some downfalls to Nashville. On this video, we're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the glare on my camera. Let's get into it, y'all. Nashville, Tennessee. What I like about Nashville is that there's a lot of really good diversity of restaurants and things to do and people. And the city has a lot of life. It's not a dead city. It's a very fun place. There's a lot of crime here. It's one of the highest crime rates in the country, but most of the crime revolves around like people partying too much. So, I mean, it's not like the type of crime you don't want. It's the type of crime it's like, you know, a guy drank too much and took his wife out downtown and they ran into somebody else. They're like, hey man, roll tide. And they're like, what? Out from Louisiana. And then it went bad. You know, like that type of thing. But, you know, like, dang tourists, you know what I'm saying? I'm just guessing where we're going, so you might want to GPS what I asked you.
Trying to find it on this one.
Can I at least get my butter croissant? I'm like starving.
Of course. Let me get you some food and then we can figure everything else out later.
I mean, I'm just driving at this point. So I'm not
You didn't get the butter croissant, honey. You got the cookie.
Oh, the cookie works too.
Yeah.
That's not what I wanted. Still got the bacon goodie, right?
Yes, no.
Right.
I'm gonna have
I've been talking in my sleep, saying
gonna
that
have my
someone
eggs.
come to get me. Huh?
I'm gonna have my eggs. Egg bites.
Pretty sure it's just an oatmeal cookie, but I like it. Now, we did a video on Franklin, and that's a really nice area.
Ah, found it.
I've been talking in my sleep, saying there's someone coming to get me. It's a whole lot better than the nice side of Louisville, I'll tell you that much.
Feels a lot safer too. Okay.
Got it in there?
Yeah.
Volume up. Dropped my cookie dough.
Continue on Moore's Lane for 3/4 of a mile.
Looks nice.
In a 1/4 mile, turn left onto Wilson Pike.
Oh, I found it. That was like literally one of the cities I would actually like moving to.
Yeah. You got country roads all around, but yet you can have like all the restaurants and stuff that we actually like around.
Continue on Wilson Pike for 1/2 mile.
I didn't like the nice side of Louisville at all.
In a 1/4 mile, turn right onto Cross
restaurants in Nashville area?
I think there are, but we're directing ourselves to one thing.
I know it's called Great Colombian. That Colombian last night was amazing.
Turn right onto Crockett Road.
Mm-hmm.
I think around here somewhere we're entering the Nashville city limits at some point. I've been talking in my sleep, saying there's someone coming to get me.
Continue on Crockett Road for 3/4 of a mile.
That's true. We're almost last night was nothing but Spanish businesses.
I know, it's kind of cool. I wouldn't doubt that there's Cuban stuff here.
Bunch of Cuban around here. Actually, Cuban was in my hood.
In a quarter mile at the traffic circle, take the second exit and stay on Crockett Road.
I like trying all different types of food. The only thing that stops me is my allergies. And that is something that should stop you from trying things.
I'm not gonna go this way. This is gorgeous.
No.
Head southeast on Witherspoon Drive toward New Haven Drive. In a quarter mile, turn right to stay on Witherspoon Drive.
These are like castles out here. These things ain't even houses. These things are like castles. We'll eventually stop eating and start talking. These aren't even houses. These are castles. Let's be real.
Yeah. Wonder how much these castles cost. I'm gonna find out.
Man. There's a real estate agent on duty.
900 and up.
That's it?
Most of these castles are $3-4 million, up to like 9.
Dude. That ain't a house. That's like a castle.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Turn right to stay on Witherspoon Drive.
Dude. Are you seeing this? This is why I married a white woman.
I don't think I could live in a place. I would feel bad for the maid having to clean all of it, even though if I'm paying her really good.
Head northwest on
yeah.
New Haven Drive.
Even if
toward
I had
Adam
this kind of
Drive.
money, you're still my
In a
man.
quarter mile, make a U-turn.
Then I definitely would feel.
Don't think you're gonna get out of cleaning the house because I got money.
I told you I want to live in a small one-level house.
Bro. But you said up to 3 million?
Up to 6.
Oh. Man.
If it's like 10,000 square feet.
Could you do something better in Florida with the same kind of money though? Don't call, huh?
Make a U-turn.
Maybe not as big, but
Those country buys are pretty cool. What was your apartment rent for out here? I've been talking in my sleep. Sorry. Ew, what the crap is that?
sorry.
In a quarter mile, turn right to stay on Witherspoon Drive.
What a one-bedroom go for out here.
I'm trying to find out for it.
This is just like castle land out here. These aren't even houses, man. To call these things a house is uncouth.
Turn right onto New Haven Drive.
About 1,600. 1,600, depending on your
For luxury?
square footage. Oh, yeah.
So it's cheaper to live here than where we live?
Yeah. For pretty much what we're paying now, you can get a 2-bedroom.
So it's actually cheaper to live here than where we live.
Yeah.
I could do this.
Yeah.
Could you get used to this?
I can.
I mean, it's the winter and it's 62 degrees. Perfect weather. Nashville has perfect weather. I could consider
In a quarter
Nashville.
mile, turn right to stay on Witherspoon Drive.
I would describe Nashville as having perfect weather. If any of our subscribers wants to give us $3 or $4 million, just hit me with an email. I can see me and Kate living out here.
I struggle with the heat in Florida during the summers. It gets a little much.
It does, man. Here, man.
I'd rather have cold in the winter than that extreme of heat.
I like cold weather. What I don't like about living in these places further inland is not even the cold weather. It's the cloudy skies all the left, right, east, west.
You gotta go around and circle.
What's your mouth?
Circle.
I've been talking in my sleep, and there's something coming to get me.
That just looks like
right to stay on
suburban
Witherspoon Drive.
child. Like any child who lives here is having a great childhood.
Until they turn 18.
And they realize, oh, it wasn't my money.
It was
mommy
Daddy's
and
money.
daddy.
Quarter mile, at the traffic circle, take the first exit onto Crockett Road.
It was Daddy's money. It wasn't my money.
And oh no, Daddy left it all to charity.
Daddy left it all to these stupid YouTubers that were falling out in Florida. Do you hate your family?
Mm-hmm.
Do you wish your family didn't inherit anything because they don't even come visit you? Leave it to us. SouthernLifeYT@gmail.com. Get a hold of me. Where am I going?
You're turning here.
How come I didn't tell me?
I told you.
Do you hate your children or your grandchildren just waiting for you to die? Don't leave them crap. Contact me at SouthernLifeYT@gmail.com and we'll take care of the biggest hurdles in life for you, your inheritance. Now when you let your family members know that they'll no longer be inheriting, if they come visit you, it'll be genuine. You know those awkward feelings at the family dinners where you know they're only there waiting for you to die?
In a quarter
I can make
mile,
all that
at
go
the
away.
traffic circle, continue straight to stay on Crockett Road.
Giving me your inheritance will make your family more genuine. And you'll avoid those awkward conversations with your grandkids about how they're trying to invest their money. You ever watch your grandkids try to tell you that they're doing it right, they're investing and they're saving, and they, instead of having a conversation about that DUI they had last month, they're sitting there talking about how their investings are going well and how they're just
You can actually
doing,
go down this road.
how they're doing everything right and how their investments are working out and how they're going to get a promotion at work. But they forgot to mention that DUI
That you know about.
that you know about. Now, if you want to make those awkward moments go away, the moment you sign over your inheritance to me and Katie, your family relationships will become genuine. If they don't like you, they'll tell you. In the case of leaving your inheritance to us, they might get a little vulgar about telling you. You'll realize how people really feel about you. You ever wonder what they really feel about you? Leave us your inheritance, and you'll find out how your family members really think about you. Got that one grandkid that's always talking about his future, but never talks about the DUIs he's having, or the hood rat chick he knocked up that he met at a nightclub.
Turn right.
That story about your grandkids meeting their wives at a picnic was a lie. He met her at a nightclub.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you want to just know who your family members really are and just really get to know them on a real, this is gorgeous out here. Get to know your family members on a real first name basis.
Yeah.
You're gonna go from Mr. Rodriguez to Dang It Jose in a heartbeat. Tired of your grandkids calling you Mr. Johnson? Want to go back to being called Tom? Let them know that they're no longer on your inheritance, and that one of your favorite YouTubers that you're subscribed to is now inheriting your IRAs, properties, and vehicles. You'll find out how your family members really feel about you.
Turn left onto Edmonds.
And if anyone ever visits you again for as long as you live, you'll know it's genuine.
Yeah.
Do you hate your wife's kids? Katie, help me out here. Left? Give me more.
Yes.
Give me more scenarios, Katie. Do you hate your wife's kids?
Yeah, wife's kids.
You hate them?
Your stepkids.
They don't visit her enough. They want to help you guys move, but then they're waiting for her to die. You can get all that money.
Yeah.
Forget about them. Jose and Katie are willing to send you some documents. We'll fill everything out. And you can let your wife's kids know how you really feel about them. People think I'm joking and stuff. I'm dead serious. If you don't like your grandkids, they don't visit you,
They're called. You think
do
they're
away with them.
If you think your grandkids are gonna spend it all on D,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I'm talking to you.
The grandchild that didn't tell you about the DUI, that's the one we're talking.
Yeah.
He didn't tell you about that drinking infraction. So, grandson, how's work going? Oh, great. No DUIs here. Haven't knocked up a chick I met at the nightclub. Nope, we're investing. You hear those type of conversations when you get together for family? You want to know what's really going on in your family's life? Tell them they're no longer, ever, going to get your inheritance. You'll find out things about them on the spot you didn't know before. Well, I don't give a crap. I'm a drug dealer anyways. You're like, hey, grandson, you're no longer on our inheritance. I don't care. I got a warrant for murder. I'm not going to be around to see it anyway. You're going to be like, whoa. You'll find out who they really are.
Oh, make sure you leave them $10 so they can't contest.
Right. I don't want them coming back trying to sue me,
Yeah.
saying I'm not related to them.
Yeah.
You have to purposely, on the will, leave them like $5 a piece.
Ooh. That's nice.
And I want the 5 to be written twice. I want it to be $5 with the letter 5, and then $5 with the number 5 written, and then 5 cents afterwards, to be specific. I would like to inherit some land in Alabama. Do you hate your neighbors? Have no grandkids or children to speak of, but you hate your neighbors? If you live in Alabama and you absolutely hate your neighbors, put me on your will. I'll inherit your house in Alabama, and I guarantee you I'll blast Mexican music till 2 in the morning every Friday and Saturday night. Sometimes on Wednesdays, depending if I'm not on the road.
Turn right. And I'll just do it on a random Friday.
Yeah. If you live in Alabama and you hate your neighbors, what is the absolute most hateful thing that you could do to your neighbors is letting a dang Mexican and a Yankee wife inherit the property.
Sunday night at about 2 a.m. because they don't work Mondays.
We'll put up a Go Blue Michigan flag on the flagpole. We'll put a Go Michigan Go Blue flag on the flagpole.
I'll wear Michigan everything. I will find Michigan everything.
I'll play Mexican music 6-7 hours a day. I'll just boom, 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 boom. La Bamba, a la Bamba. Yeah, so if you live in Alabama, you don't have no kids, nobody to inherit your property, Southern Life, YT@gmail.com, get at me.
Oh yeah, Mississippi is also acceptable.
And give your neighbors a going away, I'm not moving to Mississippi, give your neighbors a going away present that will last for years to come, a Hispanic family next door. So if you hate your neighbors in Alabama and have nobody to inherit your property, let me know.
Yeah.
And give your neighbors a very good going away present. New neighbors, new Mexican neighbors, Mexican Yankee neighbors. What else could you leave them?
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, they're gonna hear my Mexican music from at least 2 blocks away.
And I'll go out and purchase a new speaker so they can hear it a mile away.
I have my family members from Florida come visit. Play Mexican music all day. Just bum, 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 bum. Any other scenarios where we could inherit some stuff?
I don't know.
Because I don't think this YouTube channel is going to get us where we want to get in life. We're still going to the place, right?
Yes.
Cool.
See?
This is just absolutely beautiful out here.
Do you need to see a map?
Hmm?
Do you need to see a map?
That whipped cream is so good. Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to know you didn't fall asleep on me.
No.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Nolensville Road, Nolensville Pike.
This is one of the nicest places we've seen so far. I'm not even kidding. This out here is just gorgeous.
And you're going to make a left at the fork.
Turn left onto Nolensville Road, Nolensville Pike.
Dude, that little whipped cream at the bottom of that Starbucks cup is the reason I live. Look how nice everything is out here. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
And Franklin is a huge city behind us, and they're gorgeous as well. I mean, that's a beautiful city. That's kind of like where we started. No trespassing, no camping. Really? They've had a camping problem. Wow. Let's just be honest. No trespassing combined with no camping pretty much means you got homeless camps.
That dog looks like it's about to go get a puppuccino.
I know, right? Happiest dog ever. But I don't think I've never seen a Dodge truck at a Starbucks. If you drive a Dodge truck, you don't go to Starbucks.
Take your dog to get a puppuccino. I've thought about getting a dog and going to get a puppuccino.
You know what I've thought about? You working at Wendy's.
One of those cute little pug things. I'm gonna get one, get a puppuccino, take it around with me. It fits in a purse.
Katie, I'm not getting a dog. Dogs afuera.
Okay.
Afuera. Afuera. What would Consuela from Family Guy say about a
Continue
dog?
on Nolensville Road. for
Afuera.
2
Afuera.
miles.
Exactly. Afuera. No, doggy, afuera. Afuera. No, I live inside. You know, Brian out there in the cold, man. I tell you what. No, doggy, afuera.
Yeah.
Dang old afuera, Katie. By the way, why would I even consider letting you get a dog? It's not like you take care of it. Remember how bad of a dog owner you were when you had Max?
Yeah, I have you take care of it.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Bienville Drive.
I would live out here. I'd have to get a Yukon. It's definitely.
Turn right onto Bienville Drive.
Is that it back in there?
Yeah.
So these are going for what? A little bit less than what we're paying?
Yeah.
Okay. Why is she mad?
I think she's mad at the person she's on the phone with.
It looks nice.
Yeah. Nice, clean.
It looks alright. So you're going to a place like this for what? Like, there's no amenities in this one. I mean,
Oh,
it's
there is
cheaper.
over there.
Okay.
You got a nice pool.
Okay, so there are some amenities.
Yeah.
They're not as good as the ones we got, though.
They got a pool. It looks like they have a workout room. Clubhouse.
What's this thing I really like? Do they have a Florida?
They have a hot tub.
What's this thing I really... A Florida, yeah. Do they have a Florida?
It looks like a kid's pool.
Let's go to Laverne.
That wholesome town.
Let's go to Laverne. This is gorgeous out here. I live out here like in a heartbeat. This is like... We'd have to get a pickup truck.
Yeah.
Couldn't live out here with a Camry. This is not Camry territory. It kind of is. Got that round window coupe down there. Brown window coupe. Let me see the map real quick. Laverne Police Department. I asked you to look up an address and you're over here looking at emails, boy. We are 23 minutes away. And that's getting on a highway. So what we'll do is, instead of getting on 24, when we get to the highway, we'll keep going past it, okay? When we go to the highway, when we get to the highway, instead of turning on the highway, we'll go right past it.
Okay.
We'll get on that road that goes down. That road has a lot of traffic, if I remember from last time we were out here. You know what I'm saying, right? When we get to 24, we'll keep driving. And we'll drive to the commercial street instead of getting on the interstate, because nobody wants to see us drive on the interstate.
Yeah, true.
That's what I do, but not in this type of video. Okay, let's go fast. Tennessee, take me home to the place in Tennessee.
Head north on Nolensville
Tennessee.
Pike. Continue on Nolensville Pike for 1.5 miles.
This is nice. There's nice stuff.
This is nice. And this is in the winter. Okay, it's January and it looks this nice. So like, I only get pretty in the spring and summer. So I would live out here.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to. If we leave Florida, this is definitely a place I consider. This would be towards the top of my list of places I move to.
Yeah, same here. I like it. The weather is better. And I mean, we could really just go down to Panama when we want during the summer.
Nice beaches and stuff, yeah. I've considered living in Panama City Beach.
I have too.
love that place.
Mm-hmm.
And with a remote job like what we have,
Yeah, it'd work out perfect.
It would work.
Yeah.
Like we've been in Central Florida now for what, 5 months?
Yeah.
And we haven't even done anything in Central Florida. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And it's crazy that we're there and we haven't even done anything there because we're always on the road,
Yeah.
which is good. Well, we did the whole month of hurricane coverage.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's ever gonna watch those videos ever again.
Nope. Unless there's another one.
Yeah. There's no royalty on that.
Nope.
Hurricane footage was one of those things where like it made us a lot of money that month, but there's gonna be no royalty on it whatsoever.
Yep.
Nobody's gonna go back and watch any of that stuff. And if they do, it's gonna be so few and far between that I'll never have royalty.
Yeah.
What's this like tower over here on the left? Look at that tower. Oh, it's a church?
Yeah.
Okay. Thought it was a Confederate memorial or something.
No, but I
Wow, that is a
huge.
huge church. Wow, that is a massive church.
You go up ahead. There's not the first light, but the second light. You gonna make a right turn.
Okay.
And these are also apartments going in. There's a lot of apartments
Yeah.
going in here.
I could see us living out
In a
here.
quarter mile, turn right
I
on
could
Old
too.
Hickory Boulevard.
I mean, we lived in Alabama for a year.
It can't be worse than that, man.
I know, right?
After you've lived in Louisville and Montgomery, it can't possibly get any worse.
Yeah. That light up here, not here, but the next one, you're gonna turn right.
Yeah. If you've lived in Louisville or Montgomery, you can live through anything. Other than Baltimore, that's like a whole nother level.
Yeah.
I'll just put Baltimore in one little big boom. So that Juarez and Baltimore is just in their own little category up there.
Yeah.
Ay, 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 se me para el corazón cuando yo a ti te veo bailar. Es que no sé lo que me pasa, yo no
1,000
sé.
feet, turn right
Mi
on Old
corazón
Hickory
paraliza,
Boulevard.
yo no sé. Tiene algo que a mí me motiva. Contigo quiero bailar. Bam, bam, a la bamba, a la bamba, a la bamba. Alabama, 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 Tennessee. Alabama, Alabama. You know, the thing about Tennessee, people say they really get offended if you say anything bad about their state.
Yeah.
I've noticed that in the videos we've done. Like, they're super offended if you say, like, especially like smaller towns.
Mhm.
They don't take kindly to criticism. Dale, mijo.
Continue for 3 miles.
Bad boys. Alright. Got that wealth of pals down there. I really do. Like Nashville, you got an incredible downtown. You got great suburbs. You got a whole district full of diversity of things to do. Beautiful country roads. You're in the center of the country practically. Where you can get to Kentucky, you can get to Georgia, you can get to Alabama, you can get into Arkansas. It's a very strategic place, and Nashville's a highway hub, so you can take expressways out of Nashville in all directions. And then, like, as soon as you leave, like, you know one thing I really like about Nashville? It's like you were just like in a really rich area,
Yeah.
and over here you already got like, ah! Dang it, women! Look where it landed.
Okay.
You see where it landed?
Yes.
How do I, like... Tu madre serie. This is what I like about Nashville. We were just in a rich area, and like 5 minutes later, you're at the Super Latina Market.
Yes.
Carnicería y churrería. Ow! I love how like there's this huge Latin district here.
Am I seeing what I'm seeing?
Acere. Oh yeah,
Look at what's behind it.
What's behind it?
Circuit City.
Acere, mi hermano.
You know they're Cuban.
Acere. But it's like, you know, a minute ago you were in this like really nice suburban area.
Head north on Old Hickory
And now you're here in this
Boulevard
like
for Bell
ghetto
Road,
looking
then turn
Spanish
right
supermarket. I
onto
love it.
Turn right onto Bell Road, Old Hickory Boulevard.
I'm gonna just keep
Continue
going.
on Bell Road for 3 miles.
I like it. Like there's like a, you can live out in a nice luxury apartment, and then 10 minutes on the road, you're like in a Latin supermarket. You know what I mean? Like,
There's 2 highly rated Cuban restaurants.
around here?
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I can see me living out here. It's really got everything I would like to be around. Ow, rock. Excuse me. Excuse con el excuse.
There's that restaurant we ate at.
Oh yeah, the Colombian place I love. Man, that is the best Colombian food I have ever had.
Yeah.
I don't like their beans. Is probably the one thing I don't like too much.
They're too big.
Yeah, they don't really. The type of bean they use is not my favorite. But other than that, oh my gosh, that food is so incredible. That bandeja paisa is so good. That's like the best Colombian food I've had anywhere. That food was so good. Like I really do like Nashville. Like I like it way more than Louisville. Louisville doesn't even come close. Because in Louisville, like the Latino hoods are just too trashy and they're in bad shape. You know, like here, like the Latino areas here have a little bit more livability. You know, like you can live in a Latino hood out here.
Yeah.
And still be in a decent, clean area. Where in Louisville,
more new apartments.
yeah. I think for sure, if like when we leave Florida, if we do leave Florida, this part of Nashville will be like on the top of my radar.
Definitely.
You got all the Latin food and supermarkets you'd ever want. The Anson. Like, let's say if when we go to renew our lease, if they want to jack it up like $600, I would definitely be out.
Yeah.
Like, I think we're at maxed out on what I'm going to pay for housing in Florida. I'm not going to pay $2,600.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to rent for $2,600 a month.
No.
At that point, I would just end up moving.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is like the price difference between living in a nice suburban area and living like in a ghetto. The price difference is like a few $100s sometimes. That's all. Like, I don't even understand why. Look at that car over there. What the crap is that? You catch that car at the Walgreens?
Wow. Okay.
Interesting. It's like covered in like. Is that called a grotto? Like a. Look at this traffic. Unbelievable. Yeah, we're not gonna be driving back through here again. People just ramming out in traffic, selling tortillas or something. Changing a kid's diaper in traffic. Why is traffic so bad? This area is unbearable with traffic. We gotta make sure we don't end up. We're gonna have to leave Nashville area. I know you want to. Do you want to go into Nashville? Because I mean, look at this.
That's fine. I want to.
We're going against the grain now, but if we had to come back into Nashville, it'd be a nightmare.
No, we're good. We're good.
La cucaracha, la cucaracha. Got that diesel truck down there.
No, we just have to go film the most wholesome place in the country.
Laverne. Just good old country folks, man. With good morals and principles.
Good morals, good
We'll
principles,
start off with the Laverne Police Department.
good folks.
Clean, wholesome little town down there.
Oh, yeah. tell you to.
Let's get on the
turn?
highway
Okay.
because it looks like traffic
Use the right lane
is
to
not
take the
looking good.
I-24 East Ramp.
Plus, we're already 40 minutes in this
In
video.
a quarter mile,
Sure.
merge onto I-24 East.
Yeah, we don't want to get caught in the Nashville mess of traffic. And it's not even 3 o'clock yet. Imagine after 3 o'clock. That's the one thing about this area. Traffic in Nashville, especially around this part, it's like, well, Murfreesboro and all this, is bad. So we're going to the Laverne Police Department. I want to file a complaint about a female officer.
Continue on I-24 East for 5 miles.
You know, just a nice, wholesome little town. Just a nice, wholesome little town, you know. Good Southern values, morals, and principles. How far away are we from it?
Like 10 minutes.
Nice. I think we're no longer in Nashville city limits again. I think we're going to head into Laverne.
Laverne.
Not burn down there. Burn down there. Just wholesome people. Got that burn down there. Just a wholesome, clean. Tennessee people are known for their morals, values, and crooked realtors. You think the realtors are incompetent in other cities we've reviewed? You should see the videos for Laverne. They're like the most incompetent realtors I've ever seen.
Wow.
They're like, well, we're 4% below the national average on home prices, but we're still going to stiff you. That tornado come through there. Tell you what, tore that whole place up. Hopefully we don't get pulled over by the Laverne Police Department. I heard they're hiring. Okay, so during the Laverne's video, I want you to mention that the police department is hiring. You gotta. I want you to say you got a notification from Indeed saying that their police department's looking for 14 officers. I mean, 14 police officers down there. I'm like, wow. They really make sure the community's safe. Okay, so remember that, okay?
Okay.
Remember that you have to say that they're hiring 14 new police officers.
Yeah.
It'll be a very fun video. That semi truck, that truck down there. You gotta mention that they're hiring 14
In
new
2
police
miles,
officers.
take exit 64 toward Laverne.
Like, I got an Indeed notification this morning. They're looking for 14 new police officers. But remember, we're gonna keep the whole video satire.
Yeah.
The whole video satire, and then at the end, right before we're finishing the video, I'll ask you to look at the news report. I'm gonna have to bring it past and say they didn't seem to have any respect for life. If you don't have that little respect for life, I'm not gonna get in your way. They go, Rutherford County, all right, we're in Rutherford County, all right. Good old Rutherford County, I tell you what. Good old country
This
folk.
is your exit. 64 for Laverne.
Got that burn down there. Excuse me. I'll tell you, it must have been that COVID, man. They've been losing officers out here like crazy. That COVID has just been. We'll keep the whole thing satire, but keep in mind, you can't be sarcastic. The whole thing has to be satire.
I know.
There's a difference between satire and sarcastic. We're not being sarcastic.
Take exit 64 toward
We're going to go with satire to the whole video. And these people here in this part of Tennessee don't always capture like satire comedy. It's not something everybody understands. There's people who will watch our entire video and they're going to really genuinely think this place is like wholesome.
Yeah.
They're just not, bless their heart, they're just not going to get it.
Take exit 64, then keep right at the fork.
Alright, y'all.
There's a Publix here.
Nice. Good, wholesome company.